Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Steve Scholitz, along with Hall of Fame broadcaster and author, Mr. Ernie Harwell, and we're at the Alpena County Library. Ernie, great to have you along.
Well, thank you, Steve. It's good to see you, and I want to thank you for coming.
Is this your first time visiting Alpena or northeastern Michigan?
Yep, I've been up in this territory, but this is my first time at Alpena, and I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. You're in town. You're having a meet and greet, and you're also promoting your latest book.
Mm-hmm.
And a number of the proceeds for the ticket sales are going directly to the library. If you could you give our listeners and our readers a sneak preview as to your latest piece of work?
Well, really, I came up here for the library more than for the book. We've had my last book was put out by the Free Press, and Steve, it's the kind of book I love to write because he took all my columns. And they put them in between covers. They picked out the ones they wanted that they thought were fairly decent, and they could put in a book. So I didn't have to do any work. The ideal job, They let them pick them and let them sell them. So we've had a good reaction, and it's been fun.
Ernie, you have achieved so much. You've done so much. You've traveled the world. Out of all your accomplishments and your accolades, which one are you the most proud of?
Wow, that's a tough question. Well, from a career standpoint, I think being inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame would be number one. From a personal standpoint, marrying my wife Lula, we've been married 64 years, and being a child of Jesus Christ. Those are the two things that mean the most.
I can't let you escape on me without talking a little baseball. Okay? So much has been made of how the game has changed in the last half century. If you could you reflect a little bit on players from yesteryears and if they could compete, if not dominate, in today's game?
I think this is my answer to that. I think the players of today could play in the 1940s, and I think the players that played in 1940 could play today. And I really believe that Ty Cobb would be a great player now, and that Ken Griffey, for instance, could play back in 1908 when Ty Cobb was so great.
Okay. Ernie, you've touched so many people, and you've done so many things, great things for the state of Michigan. Okay. What would you like your legacy to be, and how would you like to be remembered?
Well, I'd just like to be remembered as a guy who came to work and turned the microphone on and did the best he could. And I just wanted to thank all the people here that have meant so much to me, because when you're the conduit between the ball club and the public, you get to meet a lot of people, and we hear so many great things about their interest in the Tigers. I'd like to send a special hello to Viola Marinsky and Walter Kelly from Rogers City, longtime Tiger fans, and those two are just examples, Steve, of the kind of loyalty and support that I get and the Tigers get, and we deeply appreciate that.
Okay, unfortunately, Ernie, I'm about out of time. I would like to thank you on behalf of the city of Alpena and all of northeastern Michigan for gracing us with your presence. This is a thrill for me. I've been an avid listener, and I've used you as a role model. And I'm very, very, very honored to meet you. And I'd also like to send our thoughts and prayers to the lovely Miss Lula.
Well, thank you. God bless you and appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Harwell. You're listening to WATZ Radio on 99.3.